Hey guys, what's up? James or Wizzite here, and welcome back to another Destiny video. This is the next episode of Let's Talk, and today we're talking about the Gjallarhorn, the mightiest weapon in Destiny. Now, I encourage you, the audience watching, to get involved in the talk and express your opinion in the comments section below. Also, feel free to answer any of the questions or points noted in this video. Now, this video series is simply so I can engage with you guys, my audience, more often, and hopefully relate to you guys as much as possible. Now, the guys in the video, I'll put their links to the Twitter and YouTube channels in the video description, so feel free to check them out. So my first point is, from the noise on social media regarding the Gjallarhorn, would you say it's one of the most wanted items in Destiny? I'd agree with that point, but what do you say?
Well, I think the Gjallarhorn, because of obviously it is one of the strongest weapons in the game, arguably the strongest, definitely on Xbox 360 and Xbox One, it's definitely going to be very sought after. But in terms of, I think it's variable across different people, because certain people have been after certain weapons for certain things for so long now, who can't achieve them. Right,
now, Sahar, I'm coming to you now. I personally can't remember how long it took me to get my Gjallarhorn, or when I first got my first ever Gjallarhorn. So I'm asking you, can you remember how long and when you got it?
Yes, I do. I got the killing quota on hard mode. Like, I felt I deserved it because it took us quite a long time to complete it. But yeah, I do remember how long it took me, because the strange thing was I was the first one to get the game.
Right.
And then out of my whole friends, like Daniel, Aaron, and Dylan, I got the gun last. That was the strange thing.
So you done all of the Nightfalls and all of the Vault class for like 4 months and you still didn't get it. Now, Dan, almost all of us rely on the Gjallarhorn. I certainly do, in things like Prison of Elders, Nightfall Strikes, and all that. Now, if you didn't have a Gjallarhorn now, how would that affect your Destiny experience?
I think one of the problems with the Gjallarhorn is that if you try and find a group for any kind of raid, if you don't have a Gjallarhorn, you're cast out straight away. And it kind of leaves you behind in the game, because so many people so many bosses require Gjallarhorns just to make it so much easier for the players. And if I was without it, I probably wouldn't have got much of the gear and the level that I have now.
Now, I believe that, I'm not totally sure or 100% correct in this now, but I believe Zure has only sold the Gjallarhorn once. Now, my first initial thoughts were, there's no way I'm going to be using a heavy weapon as my only exotic weapon. Now, I think a lot of people have the same point as that, but what were your thoughts when you saw him selling the Gjallarhorn?
Well, one of the things is that it just seemed like, okay, it's just going to be another rocket launcher. It's just like, what's the real point? And it was, comparing it to some of the other rockets in the game, when he was selling it, nobody knew that much about the weapon for them to like, oh my god, this is the Gjallarhorn. So then a lot of people just almost skip by it.
Do you think he should sell it again?
No.
Okay, and would you like to see an Arc and Void version of it?
I think an Arc and Void version would kind of ruin like the purpose of it, because the whole point is, if it's solar burn, if say in a Nightfall or say on Skolas, then yeah, you can use it, but it's just going to then get overused.
No,
and it's going to cause the same problems again, because not everyone's going to get all 3 burns, and then if you don't say have a Void Gjallarhorn or whatever it would be called, then you'd be cast aside.
Yep, for sure. Now, Ryan, I'm coming at you now. Now, the Hunger of Crota is similar to the Gjallarhorn, but does it come close to the Gjallarhorn?
Well, I think that the Hunger Crota is a very similar weapon, but purely because of the fact the grandeur behind the Gjallarhorn is that it's an exotic, and it's naturally going to be more powerful, as well as that when House of Wolves came along, it was easier to upgrade straight away, because people already had exotic shards. And as well as that, Mervs, they only hit the floor, and very sparingly in comparison to the Wolfpack rounds. So I don't think it's even comparable, other than its tracking facility. Other than that, it's essentially just a normal rocket launcher.
Sure. Now, this is a question that I want the entire audience watching this to get involved on. But I'm going to ask you this, Ryan. But if you are watching, let me know in the comments section that if you didn't have a Gjallarhorn, how much real-life money would you pay if Bungie offered you the chance to buy it?
Well, See, I got my Gjallarhorn really early. It was like my 4th exotic. I got it maybe the 5th or 6th week of me playing, and I played very sparingly originally. But I imagine for people who like Sahal, who had strained for it for longer,
Who have been on the grind, on the Gjallarhorn grind.
value would increase. So, but for me, overall, I wouldn't pay more than what 5 UK pounds, because the whole point of Destiny is that you grind for these things, and I think if I bought my way out of everything I needed, the game would...
Oh, no. It's not bought the way out of everything you needed. It's just the Gjallarhorn.
I know, yeah, but if I bought my way out of my Gjallarhorn, it wouldn't be the same thing.
Sure.
It's the same... It just reduces the value of it.
So guys, there we have it. We have spoken and expressed our thoughts and opinions on the Gjallarhorn. I'd like to know from you guys who don't have the Gjallarhorn, how much real life money would you pay for it if Bungie offered the opportunity? Now, if you do have the Gjallarhorn and want to answer that question, feel free to answer it anyway. But thank you all for watching, guys. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more Let's Talk videos in this series. I've been James Wizzite. Thank you all for watching. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the next video.